Minting year 1965. No mint mark used. 1965 mint mark freeze year. Total production about 1.8 billion quarter minted very height mintage. Rare silver planchet error. Struck on 90% silver. Extremely rare. Can sell for $10,000 to $20,000 at auction. Other major error coins. Wrong planchet. Double strike. Off center. Also valuable and expensive. Listen carefully. Before you scroll away, check your pocket change, because one simple 1965 Liberty quarter could be far more important than you think. Yes, I'm serious. This is not a joke, not a magic trick, and not a fake story. Some rare 1965 quarters have shocked collectors with their value, and today I'm going to tell you why this coin created history, how it became special, and under what conditions it can sell for extremely high prices. Stay with me till the end, because one small detail can change everything. The year 1965 was a turning point in United States coin history. Before 1965, quarters were made from 90% silver, but because silver prices were rising, the U.S. Mint removed silver from regular quarters starting in 1965. From that year onward, most quarters were made from a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of silver. That means the normal 1965 quarter is common. But the story does not end there. During this transition, a few unusual pieces were struck that should not have existed, and those are the coins collectors hunt like treasure. A standard 1965 quarter weighs about 5.67 grams and is made of layered metal. Copper inside with nickel on the outside. But a very small number, 1,965 quarters, were mistakenly struck on old silver planchets left over from 1964. These error coins weigh about 6.25 grams and contain real silver. That tiny weight difference has created massive excitement in the coin collecting world. When such an error is authenticated, it becomes a star item at auctions. Now here's where the suspense begins. Imagine two coins that look almost identical. Same design, same date, same size. But one is worth face value, and the other could sell for thousands, even more, depending on condition and certification. That's why collectors say, never judge a coin too quickly. Some verified 1965 silver error quarters have sold for very high auction prices because they are rare mint mistakes from a historic year. Let me be clear and honest with you. Not every 1965 quarter is worth millions. Most are common, but rare error examples, silver strike pieces, and top-grade certified coins can bring very strong prices. Auction houses, major coin dealers, and certified online marketplaces sometimes handle these sales. So if someone tells you every 1965 quarter will make you instantly rich, don't believe that blindly, but also don't ignore the coin without checking it properly. Collectors love this coin because it represents a dramatic change in American money. It marks the moment silver coins disappeared from everyday circulation. That gives it historical power and emotional value. Add a mint error to that story. Wrong metal, wrong planchet, unusual strike. And suddenly the coin becomes unique. In collecting, uniqueness creates demand and demand creates price. If you think you might have a special one, don't rush to sell it cheaply. First check the weight, the edge color. Silver quarters don't show the copper stripe on the edge. And the condition. Then consider getting it authenticated by a professional grading service. Certification is what turns a maybe rare coin into a verified collectible. Serious buyers and auctions trust certified coins far more than raw ones. Yes, coins can be sold through major auctions, certified coin marketplaces, and collector platforms. Some people also list coins on online marketplaces like eBay or collector groups. But high-value coins should always be authenticated first. Never rely on hype listings or fake claims. Real value comes from rarity plus condition plus verification, not from loud promises. You might be wondering right now, why am I still confused? Should I check my coins or not? My answer is simple. Check them. It costs nothing to look. Many valuable discoveries have happened because someone decided not to ignore an old coin. Opportunity often hides in ordinary places. But always stay smart. Avoid fake buyers, fake offers, and unrealistic guarantees. So here's the final thought. The 1965 quarter is not just a coin. It's a story of transition, mystery, and rare mint mistakes. Most are normal. A few are special. And a tiny number are truly extraordinary. That's why collectors keep searching rolls, jars, and old collections even today. Because sometimes history slips into circulation and waits for the right person to notice it. Coin number 2. Listen carefully, because most people spend this coin without even looking at it, and that mistake could cost them a small fortune. Today we're talking about the 1966 United States Liberty quarter dollar. Yes, the coin that looks common, feels common, and gets ignored every single day. But here's the twist. A small number of these coins, under very specific conditions, have shocked collectors with surprisingly high auction prices. I'm not joking, and I'm not here to fool you. Stay with me till the end, because one small detail can change everything. The 1966 quarter came from a very special time in U.S. coin history. From 1965 to 1967, the U.S. Mint removed silver from quarters because of a national coin shortage. Before 1965, quarters were 90% silver. After that, they became copper-nickel clad. That means a normal 1966 quarter is not silver, but it represents a major historical transition period. No mint marks were used during these years, which already makes identification more interesting and sometimes confusing for new collectors. Now here's where things get exciting. While millions of 1966 quarters were made, a tiny number were struck with mint errors, and error coins are where the serious money lives. We're talking about double strikes, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, clip planchets, and extreme die errors. These are not everyday finds. But when they appear, collectors compete aggressively. Some authenticated high-grade error quarters from this era have sold for thousands of dollars, and in rare cases with dramatic errors in perfect condition, prices can climb much higher at major auctions. Let me give you the technical details smart collectors check first. The weight. A normal 1966 clad quarter should weigh 5.67 grams. If your coin weighs significantly more or less, stop right there. Do not spend it. That could indicate a wrong planchet strike or composition error. Those are the kinds of coins that get auction houses and grading companies excited. One small weight difference can turn an ordinary coin into a headline piece. Condition is another power factor. Most circulated coins are worn, but if you somehow have a 1966 quarter in mint state condition with sharp details, strong luster, and no scratches, its value jumps. High-grade certified examples graded MS 67 or higher by professional grading companies can sell for hundreds or even thousands because so few survive in that level of preservation. That's why collectors say condition is king. Now let me be clear and honest with you. Not every 1966 quarter is worth $1 million. Don't believe wild internet claims without proof. But, and this is important, the right error, the right grade, the right buyer at the right auction can create very big results. That's not fantasy. That's how collectible markets work. Rarity plus demand plus authentication equals price power. So what should you do if you find one? First, don't clean it. Cleaning destroys collector value. Second, check the weight and look closely for unusual features. Third, compare it with verified error examples from trusted coin grading sites or auction archives. Fourth, consider getting it graded by a professional service. Certification turns a maybe into a marketable asset. And yes, If your coin turns out to be a genuine rare error or top-grade piece, you can sell it through major coin auction houses, collector marketplaces, or large platforms like eBay. There are also serious coin collector groups on Facebook. But always deal carefully, verify buyers, and never accept rushed offers. Real collectors provide proof and paperwork. People get confused because they look at mintage numbers and think, not rare. But rarity in coins is not just about how many were made. It's about how many survive in elite condition or with rare errors. That's why two coins in the same year can have a price difference of thousands of dollars. The difference is in the details most people never check. So before you ignore your change jar again, ask yourself, what if one small detail is hiding real value? What if the coin everyone else overlooks is the one collectors are hunting? I'm not promising instant riches, but I am telling you this. Smart checking creates smart opportunities. Don't fall for fake hype, but don't miss real chances either. Look carefully, verify properly, and if you've got something special, take advantage of it. Coin number 3. Listen carefully. What if I told you that a simple 1967 United States $quarter-dollar Liberty coin, the kind many people ignore, could sometimes be worth far more than its face value, but only under very specific and rare conditions? I'm not joking, and I'm not here to fool you, but I will tell you the truth with full clarity. Most 1967 quarters are common, but a few rare error versions and ultra-high grade coins have shocked collectors at auctions. Stay with me till the end, because missing one small detail could mean missing a big opportunity. The 1967 Washington quarter was made during a very special period in U.S. coin history. From 1965 to 1967, the U.S. Mint removed mint marks because of a coin shortage crisis. That means your 1967 quarter normally has no mint mark at all, and that is normal, not an error. These coins were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition instead of silver. Each coin weighs about 5.67 grams, has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters, and shows George Washington on the front with the eagle on the back. Billions were produced, so in normal condition they are common. Now here's where suspense begins. While regular 1967 quarters are usually worth only face value or a few dollars in circulated condition, collectors go crazy for rare mint errors and perfect condition specimens. I'm talking about coins with double strikes, off-center strikes, wrong planchet errors, or dramatic die errors. These are not everyday finds, but when they appear, they can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on the mistake and condition. Some verified auction records show 1967 quarters in MS 67 and MS 68 high mint state grade selling for strong prices because so few survive in flawless condition. That means no scratches, no wear, sharp details, and strong luster. Professional grading from PCGS or NGC can turn an ordinary-looking coin into a highly desirable collectible, if it truly deserves that grade. Condition is power in the coin world. Let me be very clear so you don't get misled by fake online claims. A normal 1967 quarter is not automatically worth millions. Anyone who says every 1967 quarter will make you a millionaire overnight is not telling the full truth. But, and this is important, a rare documented mint error or an elite top population grade example can absolutely bring serious money. The difference between common and rare comes down to tiny details most people never check. Imagine this scene. You're going through old coins at home. You notice a 1967 quarter that looks strange. Maybe the design is shifted, maybe letters look doubled, maybe the strike looks wrong. Your heart beats faster. This is the moment smart collectors don't ignore. They don't rush to sell cheap. They verify. They weigh the coin, inspect it, compare it, and if needed, send it for grading. That patience is what turns coins into real assets. And yes, If you truly have a rare error or high-grade piece, you can sell through major coin auctions, certified dealers, eBay, or collector groups. But never trust random buyers who pressure you fast. Real value comes when multiple collectors compete to buy. That's how prices climb. That's how hidden treasures reveal their strength. Many people get confused and scroll past these coins thinking, yet a normal high. But collectors know rarity hides in small differences. A tiny strike error, a rare die variety, an unusual metal planchet. These are the secrets that separate pocket change from collector demand. Confusion makes people ignore value. Knowledge makes people profit. Don't fall for fake viral posts showing edited screenshots of $1,000,000 1967 quarters. Always verify with grading company records and real auction archives. Truth is more powerful than hype. Still, the hunt is real, the market is real, and rare coins do sell for big money when they are genuinely rare and authenticated. So check your coins carefully. Don't panic sell. Don't believe every wild claim, but don't ignore possibilities either. If you find something unusual, get it checked, get it graded, and then choose the right selling platform. Opportunity doesn't shout. It whispers from small details. And sometimes it hides in a simple 1967 quarter, sitting quietly in a drawer. Coin number 4. Imagine this. You're holding a simple-looking United States Liberty quarter dated 1969. Most people will spend it without even looking twice. But what if I tell you some 1969 quarters are hunted by collectors, searching coin rolls and sold for shocking prices, not because they look different, but because of hidden details and rare mint mistakes. The Washington quarter design was already famous long before 1969. George Washington on the front, the eagle on the back, a symbol of strength in American history. In 1969, these quarters were made during the clad coin era, meaning they were no longer silver like the older 1964 and earlier coins. That alone makes people think they are common. But wait, this is where the mystery begins. Most 1969 quarters were struck in copper-nickel clad, with a standard weight of 5.67 grams and a diameter of about 24.3 millimeters. Billions were produced across mints like Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So yes, regular coins are common. But collectors don't chase common, they chase the unusual. Now listen closely. The real excitement starts when we talk about 1969 proof quarters and possible mint errors. San Francisco made special proof versions for collectors, mirror-like finish, razor-sharp details. If you find a deep cameo proof in perfect condition, graded very high, it can sell for hundreds, sometimes more at auction. Not pocket change anymore. Now we're talking collector money. And then comes a part that makes treasure hunters excited: mint errors. Off-center strikes, double strikes, wrong planchet strikes, dramatic die cracks, or rare proof errors. These are not everyday coins. These are the coins that make auction rooms go silent. When a certified rare error appears, collectors compete hard, and prices can jump fast. Let me say this clearly so no one is misled. Not every 1969 quarter is worth a fortune. Please don't believe wild claims without verification. Many fake stories online say, every 1969 coin is worth millions. That is simply not true. But verified rare error or ultra-high grade certified coin can absolutely bring strong money. That's why checking matters. If you think you have one, don't clean it. Don't polish it. Cleaning destroys value. Instead, weigh it, look for strange features, check the mint mark, and compare details. Then show it to a professional grading service or experienced coin dealer. Authentication is where mystery turns into money. And yes, if your coin is truly rare and certified, you can sell through major coin auctions, collector marketplaces, eBay, or numismatic groups. Some collectors also buy through verified Facebook coin communities, but always use safe dealing methods and proof of grading. Smart selling is part of the treasure hunt. People ask me, are you joking? Can a small coin really change someone's financial situation? I say this, rare collectibles have done it before. Coins, stamps, notes. Hidden value appears where knowledge exists. So don't be confused, be curious. Check your coins carefully. Learn before you sell. Verify before you celebrate. So tonight, before you sleep, take a look at your coin jar, your drawer, your old wallet, your inherited collection. That quiet little 1969 quarter might be ordinary, or it might have a story, an error, a rarity waiting to be discovered. I'm not promising miracles. I'm promising possibility. And sometimes possibility is where every treasure story begins.